And as the nation celebrates its 77th Independence Day, it's a sign of winds of change in Kashmir. The historic Bakshi Stadium in Srinagar witnessed a huge rush of people from across Jammu and Kashmir for Independence Day celebrations today. It was the largest gathering of civilians at the Bakshi Stadium in the last 20 years. In 2003, an estimated 20,000 people had gathered at the stadium for the I-Day parade. Bakshi Stadium hosted the Independence Day event after a gap of 5 years following its partial closure for renovation, and for the first time since Article 370 was revoked in 2019. Long queues were seen outside the stadium today, with civilians carrying the Tiranga in their hands and Bharat Mata Ki Jai on their lips. As Jammu and Kashmir LG Manoj Sinha hoisted the tricolour, flower petals were showered at the crowd that had gathered to participate in celebrations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this comes just a day after the kin of terrorists Madhavdas and Javed Mattu were seen hoisting the national flag atop their houses in Kashmir. Even as Kashmir enters the new era of peace and stability, not many are pleased with the winds of Badlav in the valley. NCC Vice President Omar Abdullah today suggested the people who thronged the Bakshi Stadium was in fact were not genuine supporters, not just Omar but also likes of Congress leader Udit Raj and Madhavdas have said that it is the BJP's attempt to exploit national sentiments for electoral gains. Let's listen in.
Well, it's not for the first time that the Independence Day celebrations are taking place in Kashmir. We have seen Independence Day celebrations even at the peak of terror in 90s in Kashmir. And Independence Day celebration and nationalist sentiment is not about numbers, it's about emotions. But the problem is that the Bharatiya Janata Party wants to exploit even the nationalist sentiment for its electoral gains, and that is all the way unfortunate.
People are reaching to throng like that in assembly election, but they are afraid. They said that 370, removal of 370 section has made the life better. Then why are they not going for election? That's what Granty statehood said. They are afraid of even in Jammu, they are not going to be win. So they know that what is the pulse of the masses over there. That's why they are not allowing to have assembly or statehoodship and then elections. And he is rightly so.
Even as opposition parties may insinuate that normalcy has not returned in Kashmir, Awam of Kashmir has said that their hearts were filled with pride and patriotism. Listen.
Well, मैं आज बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हूँ क्योंकि आज हमें आज़ादी का दिन है and it's really feeling amazing कि मैं contingent commander चल रहा हूँ as NCC की तरफ से बोर्ड मारकर, so it's really feeling amazing.
संबल से आए तो मैं संबल से हूँ तो हमें 1 month तो हो गया हमें प्रैक्टिस करते हुए, तो मुझे मैं पिछली बार तो नहीं थी परेड में, लेकिन मुझे इस बार मैं बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है परेड में आकर, तो मुझे पसंद है परेड। तो मतलब हमारे देश के लिए तो परेड बहुत ज़रूरी है फॉर इंडिया।
सर, हमारी तरफ से ये फंक्शन रखा गया कि हम यहाँ पे आए, अपनी ड्रिल दिखाएं, एनसीसी कैडेट हमारे यूथ को मतलब और यहाँ पे हम प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पे हम ये बोलते हैं कि सब आ जाए, अपना अपना कल्चर दिखाए, अपनी अपनी जो भी कलाकार है वो दिखाएं यहाँ आके।
Let's also listen in to the family of Hizbul Mujahideen terrorist Javed Mattu, who was seen waving the national flag at their house in Kashmir's Sopore yesterday. The brother of Javed Mattu said that no one had pressurized him to wave the flag, and it's a spirit of nationalism that made him do so.
मेरे दिल से ले रहा है, अपनी मर्जी से ला रहा है, किसी का कोई प्रेशर नहीं, कोई दबाव नहीं, मेरे दिल से ले रहा है। हकीकत ही है, यही मैंने सोचा है। मैं यही यूथ को पैगाम दे रहा हूँ, कौमेदारी में आओ, यही हमारे लिए ठीक है। सारी जान से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा, हम बुलबुले हैं इसकी, ये गुलिस्तान हमारा। मैं यूथ को यही पैगाम दे रहा हूँ, आओ कौमेदारी में आओ, हिंदुस्तान के झंडे तले डेवलपमेंट चल रही है। आज कानून अच्छा है, आज इंसाफ हो रहा है, आज किसी को बेगुनाह नहीं पकड़ते, जिसने गलत किया है उसी को पकड़ते हैं। ये क्लियर है, अब पाकिस्तान से कुछ नहीं होगा, अब हालात क्लियर हो गए है। क्या हालात है, क्या वो बेकारी मुल्क है पाकिस्तान, वो क्या देगा हमें? हम हिंदुस्तानी थे, है और रहेंगे।
Meanwhile, the BJP's vowed that it's the dawn of Naya Kashmir and peace and stability will be an integral part of it.
Well, the day he will start acknowledging the change which is happening in Kashmir. 1 crore 80 lakh tourists came in last season. So there's a change happening. There are IITs, AIMS, hospitals, road network being opened there. So there's a new Kashmir which is happening, and obviously we all are waiting for elections to happen. Sure, elections will also happen soon. But yes, there has to be peace in Kashmir. And then peace is gradually returning to Kashmir now.
All right, let's take this across to our guest. Joining us, we have Rajeev Pandey, BJP spokesperson. Also with us is Lalit Anbarar, activist. Ahmed Ayaz is a lawyer joining us on the panel, but also with us. And my first question goes out to Advocate Nilofer Masood, a Jammu Kashmir National Conference leader. And Nilofer Masood, you heard the BJP. They're saying that this is Naya Kashmir, which parties based out of the Kashmir Valley are not able to see. Your response to the BJP?
Well, through your medium, I would like to wish everybody happy 77th Independence Day. Well, the question which you have put to me, I would like to respond like we had governor rule, 6 months governor rule, and after that the president's rule was imposed in the undivided Jammu and Kashmir, and same was revoked after the state's bifurcation in the union territory. But the central rule still continues indefinitely after through the LG. You know, when the report was received by the President of India under Article 73, governor rule under Article 73, it was said that since there is failure of the constitution and administrative works cannot be taken over, so through LG it was decided, notification was issued that this UT will be governed by the president through LG. But you know, last month what happened, since the reorganized 370 writ petition is sub judice in the Honorable Supreme Court, and Government of India has filed one affidavit wherein they are claiming that there is normalcy, much water has flown, we have now Naya Kashmir, there is peace, constant peace, development, prosperity. And on one side, if you are claiming that there is normalcy, then what is the reason that the people of Jammu and Kashmir are being kept away from the electoral process? What is the reason why the democracy is not restored in the Jammu and Kashmir?
But you concede that levels of violence have indeed come down, ma'am. If you're making this claim that yes, we need to conduct elections.
I do concede to that. But you cannot say that there is constant peace. It's not there.
Let me put that question to the BJP. Rajeev Pandey, the two positions are not tenable. They do not go together. You can't on the one hand say that there is peace, that Kashmir has been restored to normal, says the National Conference, and Omar Abdullah has tweeted as much. You would have probably seen that tweet as well, where they are saying that if it is normal, then why not hold elections? We cannot have an interminable political vacuum. When we talk about India as a democracy, it extends to Jammu and Kashmir as well. Please respond to them.
Madhav, first of all, happy Independence Day to all the people of this country as well as Jammu and Kashmir and all the esteemed guests. The issue is, today at least everybody is recognizing that after the abrogation of Article 370, the situation has improved. So, you know, everybody is saying that the peace has returned. So now government will look after this, and once this is very clear, then the statehood or the election that will take place. You can remember the statement of Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah ji has given on the floor of the House that election will take place today or tomorrow. But the first job is what? First job is to restore normalcy, to restore peace, to do developments. Now you see one thing. How many kilometers national highway is constructed? That should be discussed. 1 crore 80 lakhs people have gone to visit Jammu and Kashmir.
No, but do you respect Rajeev Pandey? Rajeev Pandey, nobody's even questioning the developmental track record. I'm not even getting into that. But the answer that has been given is, at this point of time, for 4 years, you know, the delimitation process and exercise was completed last year. Why are we still waiting for elections to be concluded, to be conducted rather, in Jammu and Kashmir?
Madhavji, we have replied the question. The delimitation process has just been concluded. I think last year.
When just?
Now, as
1 year, sir. 1 year is a fairly long time.
It's already our 1 year. It is already our 1 year. From last 5 years we are waiting.
No, I know.
From last 5 years we are waiting now. Since 2014.
Not last
It's okay, ma'am. I've asked it. Let him respond. Yes, you have made your point. Now let him respond.
Madhav, this is unfair.
No. Please, Rajeev Pandey, please answer the question.
Madhav, I am saying last year it was concluded. I am coming to that. I am saying right now, my esteemed colleague who is from Kashmir, she said that the Honorable Supreme Court of India is hearing this matter. Constitution bench is hearing this matter. you know, finally, when the peace is complete, you understand, election will take place. Once the peace is permanent there, you know, now, right now, the people have come to the stadium. You know, elections used to take place and the voting percentage was, what kind of voting percentage was there? So first we are winning the confidence of the people of Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay.
Madhav, listen to me. First we are winning the confidence of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and then election will also take place.
Well, sir, the point is that is of course something that is not going to be acceptable to the NC or the PDP. But let me bring in Ahmed Ayaz. Ahmed Ayaz, we are trying to win the confidence of the people, and once the situation becomes completely normal, elections will be held. This is a statement of Rajeev Pandey. How do you look at it?
Yes.
No, it's not only election. See, election may be for political parties because that had been their demand most of the time. But I see so many other things. One is that the return of the Kashmiri Pandits, that I think very important for, if we say that there's a peace and there's a normalcy, then the Kashmiri Pandits would have been here in Kashmir the way they were before 90. That's one. Second is then we could not see, you know, even a single security man in the posted in the markets, on the roads, as it's happening, you know, elsewhere. You will see everywhere, you know, a rather much number of security personnel posted in the Kashmir, and that's not the case elsewhere. So these are the indicators where we say it's not only the election. What are the other things they are doing about? So far as today's participation is concerned, you know, people have been participating in Republic Days and Independence Days even earlier, also before 90. They were doing.
No, but this kind of, sir, but you have to admit, this kind of crowds that we've seen today are something that has not been there for the last 2 decades, Mr. Ayaz. That's certainly something that has to be appreciated by all. Yes or no?
Madhav, can you please listen to me? I will, in response to your question, there is an order from the government. In view of the Independent Day 2023, all types of leaves of doctors, paramedical and subordinate staff, except maternity leave and commuted leave on medical grounds, stand cancelled till the culmination of national event. Further, it is impressed upon all the CMOs, medical superintendents, not to sanction any leave of employees in view of the celebration of independence. What does it indicate? What does it imply?
So you are saying this is some kind of a forced move. You are saying this is a forced move, the forcing government employees to come in. Lalit Ambardar, would you like to respond to that claim being made by Ahmed Ayaz? He says that the government has issued orders cancelling leave of doctors and other employees, I believe, and he says that that's perhaps why we are seeing this kind of crowd.
Mother, first of all, let me tell you, today is 15th of August. We are celebrating 15th of August. It's Independence Day. And nationalist people of Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh, their 15th of August came on 5th August 2019, when Article 370, this obnoxious piece of constitutional arrangement, was demolished, you know. And what was this Article 370 all about? Yesterday was 14th of August. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had asked the people of this country to commemorate 14th of August as the horrors of Partition Day. Here in Delhi, the Nehruvian Congress said, we don't believe in two-nation theory of Jinnah's two-nation theory, which led to the partition of India. Saw bloody partition. It was done over the dead bodies of Hindus and Sikhs, right? And the very Nehruvian Congress gave Article 370 to Jammu and Kashmir and created a semi or a quasi-Islamic state right under the watch of the secular constitution of India. And who are the worst victims of it? Aboriginal Kashmiri Hindus suffered genocide. People of Jammu were discriminated against. People of Ladakh were discriminated against. People, refugees from West Punjab. People of Punjab in Pakistan, they took refuge in Jammu and Kashmir. They were denied the rights of an Indian.
Right.
And I heard this Dalit leader of Congress talking about it. He said, he was talking about Article 370, right? Listen, he claimed to be a representative of Dalits. If you know how the Valmiki Samaj of Kashmiri, Jammu was being treated under Article 370 and 385A, you'll be shocked. The certificate issued to them in the name of what their profession was. If you utter that word on your television, you will be charged with under SC/ST Act. Number two, why is so-called mainstream of Kashmir electors, why are they missing the elections? You know why? Because they have lost the fiefdom. They have lost the Islamic Sultanate they were controlling.
Okay.
And Omar Abdullah mocking at the people who are today queued outside Bakshi Stadium. You have to realize, they are showing strength because there's a very strong police security network applicable in the Kashmir. Nobody says Kashmir Jihad is
all right, we'll have to leave it there. Lalit Ambarat, there's some breaking news coming. Rajeev Pandey, Ahmed Ayaz, Advocate Niloufar Masood, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Certainly, it's a huge spectacle indeed to see the kind of crowds that have emerged outside the Bakshi Stadium. Of course, different political parties having different interpretations of what this means on ground, but certainly an important story that we're going to be debating tonight at 10 o'clock as well. Do join us at that moment.